This is Larry with Video Game Replay, and we are playing Ducktales.
Ducktales on the NES. Let's get straight into it. I'm pumped up.
Alright, here we are, Ducktales. Let's see what's going on. That's what Larry picked out. He told me we gotta start on normal mode, so he said I can't go easy, so we're gonna see what's up. Let's see. So far, a little vibey little jingle. You got the Amazon, Transylvania, American Mines, Himalayans, the Moon. I don't know if these are in order from difficulty, but to be safe, I'm gonna start with the Amazon. Can I pick shit up? What do I? You know, maybe I should have looked up what I do. All right. I don't. Okay, I think I can go down here. So let's. Okay.
The objective of the game, pretty much, in case those you don't know, is get money. Multi-billionaire dude. How he regenerate health? He eat ice cream. Now, those of you who never played this, Pogo is the action. Some of you younger people probably remember Shovel Knight. But the action of this game is all about the Pogo.
Yeah, let's go normal for now. Mega Man was a little rough, so I'm not trying to go straight into extreme difficulty here. Got the controls down. Played like half this level and died instantly, but we got it. We're lit. We're sick. Okay. Okay, so Scrooge is rich as all get out, and the ice cream gives him money. Maybe they're coins, and I'm just tripping on a stack. Who knows? No, that's straight ice cream. That's straight froyo. I'm not tripping. Okay, I don't... Damn, I didn't see what just gave me extra life right there. Fuck, that's hard to do. And I play Fortnite.
You bitch. Oh, and the other one. I think we're gonna see a trend here. Every game I play, I think it's gonna go really similar to that. And I'm gonna jump off the edge a lot. This shit's difficult. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, little secret. 140,000? Come on. Let me whack. Oh, the double kill. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Screwed low-key tooting it. Oh my.
Okay, one up. I mean, it's a pretty good run for me, folks. Whew. I have no idea how I survived that. Do I really have a choice? Do I have to take mark that? Shit! Come back here, you idiot. Oh.
Okay, let's go up here. Should I hop on this buddy's dome? Let's do it. Give me that green, boy. I think old Scroogey got all of his money. It's not just because he's Jewish. I'm only just as a joke. What is Buddy doing? Is Cody just there to piss me off? I'm gonna bounce on the bumble. You just join with me at this point. Oh my god. What an asshole! He just jammed me straight into the... Wow, I thought we were friends right there. That's embarrassing on my part.
I'm just giving up on that treasure chest. It's gonna be probably a baby gym. Don't want BGs. That's fucked. What the fuck? Don't fuck with me. Do I have to jump on that? Chat? Oh, hell yeah. This dude's helping. Alright. Just fucking sabotage me. What? Mother ducker, dude. Alright, so. Oh, shit. It was. And I can drop stab on motherfuckers. Oh, he can pogo? No comment. Bro, no way! Come on. There's no way that's even possible. Not that fast. Okay, well, now I know at least this is an extra life. As long as I just go fuck this chest, bop, my life. Oh, well worth it. Well.
Base plant and everything. There's nothing else you can do. Shoot. Got like Mega Man flashbacks, with little blocks and stuff. Damn it. Damn me. Curse, 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 and more cursing.
Don't get too rageful here. Oh my god, these bees are destroying my whole life right now. How do I get off? How? Didn't pay for a round ticket. Bro, I'm rolling through this right now. The game just got 20 times easier. Is this a trick question? Fuck you. I ain't going back to Duckburg. Alright, well maybe I should have went back to Duckburg. I think shit's sweet around here, huh? Yeah, there's a lot of things on the screen. I just jumped right into that fucking piss missile. Alright. You know, I'm rethinking the whole Duckburg thing here. Damn me back to Duckburg.
Not mess this up to get this life over here and not waste it. Because I need one to get past the bee, because I'm just... I came over here for no reason. Bro, there's no way! How do I get past the bee?! Let's take a drink of water and calm. Alright. There's just no, I think I just gotta run quicker, but I'm back to my best, but of course now I'm back down to one fucking heart because I'm stupid. Alright. Let's go stop there. Okay. Okay. Oh my god! A little hard up here. Can I poke it? Oh, dude, I can poke it. Sorry, everybody. No! That monkey killed me! Alright, normal. We're good. I know what to do. We're good. Okay. I'm good as long as I don't jump it. It's the best run so far. Maybe it's the difficulty. That's a hit that I should have taken that will take what got more difficult here? Realistically. No offense, Dan. What got easier here, I mean?
That'll piss you off. Oh, at least you had a checkpoint, I guess. $300,000. Defeat the treasure. Oh, it's like, what? I was one defeat. Woo! I guess that was worth it, huh?
I'll never forgive that fucking weasel for taking me back to Duck and Bird. I mean, this Curdy's just straight up. I'm not playing around anymore. I mean, what's going on here? Can you fly me a little higher? Oh my god. What a fucking freak. Bro, is this the hardest game I've ever fucking played? I mean, what's going on? I don't know. I think I just cheesed this system, maybe. I don't know, but I like it. Don't like that. It did, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Back to Duckburg gives me bad thoughts. Like, I might... We're gonna say... Fuck! I meant to click no! I'm the most confident I've ever been now. Fuck yeah! Oh, Huey has been kidnapped. Save him, please. No, Huey! Fuck you, bad guy. Come here, little boy. Oh, thanks, Uncle Scrooge. Guess what? This house has an illusion wall. Who died? What is jumping on tombstones? Fuck. Okay, I don't know if my game's glitched. Oh, maybe that's what makes it easier mode. I get more lives. Duh. That's on me. Wonder if I can get up there. That's a little area. Fuck. Woo! That rattled me. I don't really know where to go from here. But to me, it looked like a loot room. There we go. I didn't really need to walk further. I see. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, it was just my fault. I guess I got the cool free shit out of it.
It's terrible feeling to know how old you are and how terrible you are in video games anymore. Oh, I'm not staying in place, so I'll play the news so I can hear this for a little bit. cruising down the street in my 6-4, knocking some ducks, taking some aliens. Hey, launch pad. I guess. Here, hang on to this as we drop back out of space, Mr. McD. Oh, Halloween. What are you doing up here, Webby? Okay, well, why are you in this Pennsylvania by yourself? Eagle Boy. Illusion Wall. Is this one you're looking at? No.
I thought you were supposed to go down there, bro. Okay, I am back. And I learned that there is a crucial mechanic that I just did not know. And I could not pass unless I have it. So I learned the mechanic, and now we're good to freaking go. Bro, I'm about to start crying and shit. What am I supposed to do there? Just take the damage like a man? Okay, small jump. Oh shit. A chance! Bro, that was easy as hell. Am I missing something here? Or is that guy was soft as baby shit? Oh, Huey has been kidnapped. Bro's always getting into trouble. I mean, what is this spot right here? That's just not fun.
That kind of pissed me off. That kind of pissed me off, but I can go there. Straight up. Okay, I think I got the gist of this. Jump. And jump. Oh, shit! Man, I was close. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Alright, we're gonna do this in one try. I'm not gonna waste time. We're good. We know this level. We're good with this level. On the bright side, I can go do the little Indiana Jones thing I didn't get to do. Fuck. Bad move. I can't bounce. I can't poke them. I mean, that's like the end. Oh my god. What the fuck? How do I get past that? Okay, I'm here. 300,000 to pass through here? Fuck yeah, dude. What? I said yes. Oh, I don't have 1,000,000. I have 100. So how do I get that much money? This obviously isn't going great. Let's just test it out and see. 2,000 on root. What the fuck is that? The fuck? So bad. Like, I'm gonna lose the game off of that, maybe. It's not gonna be fun. Okay, is there anything this way? Let's check this one. I wonder if this returns me back to the start area. No, shit, ghost in the house. So, I only got 96,000. Oh, shit. What the fuck? First, you just a hoe? What's the evil bird bitch doing? Oh, Squid Games. Shout out, new season coming out soon. Kinda hyped. Oh. That mirror didn't work earlier. I don't think I was supposed to get up there. Eureka! The skeleton key to the mine. Fuck yeah, let's blow this popsicle stand.
Don't die. Get your head cut off. Man. Whatever. Whatever. Alright, that's how you go. There's gotta be something here that I'm missing. Death.
It's a different day. We're gonna give her one more try here. One more run. This is it, too. This is the run. Don't think, just do. He spun the block. You got nothing for me. You got nothing for me. That's baby shit. We're going on. We're winning it. We're winning it all. This is nothing. Come on, this is a kid's game, all right, guys? I mean, this should be easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back to the Amazon. I'm gonna try to get through that. Really? Look back to Duckford? Hell yeah. So do I have to meet this dude to save me, or like, out of my money? I got the key for the American Mines. Why is the little duck just posted up there by himself? Oh, I win the level and I gotta come back? Is that what? Maybe that's what I'm missing. Oh, I can walk on their head? I don't know what the fuck those are. Look like fucking snorts. Was it shorts? Oh, so let me get this straight. I'm a duck and I cannot swim. Okay.
I'll piss you off. So my golden eye is to roll credits. Oh. I'm on the edge. I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking. Sorry, Launchpad, let's do it. Yeah, I'm skipping out. I want my money, people. Done. Ah. Whew. That was literally too close. I felt very uncomfortable about that. But all the money. Thank you. Magica Dispel. See? Sorry.
Total money? Can't count that high, but it sure is a lot. And this one, too. Give me that mater, bitch. I want to talk to you. Oh my god, Huey, thanks, Uncle Scrooge. Guess what? The house has an illusion wall. How would you know that? Fuck. I don't think it's... Oh, shit. Let's go. I pressed jump. It just didn't do it, though. Huey! Should have trusted you, man. There's an illusion wall here. Stupid cart level. It's the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Oh my, I'm fighting a boss right now? Huey. I love you, man. Alright, she's fucking me up, though. Wow. Well, at least there's an illusion wall here. Wait, we traded. No! Alright, we'll give her one more run.
What's up, Shawty? He's a seesaw Uncle Scrooge. Oh shit, dude. So I'm a duck that can't swim and fly. And that's fucked up. Why? Bro, why? There's probably a way to beat him. I'm just gonna run. Okay. Oh, fuck me, dude. No! Punch every time. Bro, what? I don't Take me out of here, big dog. Let's go back to fucking Ducktail. Duckbird. Mr. McD? No, okay, it stays. Okay. So, the Himalayas. Cool, not mad, like, not bad. Are these goats are kind of fucking on me? I think I don't know what to do to combat that. Oh my god, no! Alright, you see it here. I'm starting to like Ducktales. I gotta give it one more shot before bed. I have to. Just fucks. I keep forgetting to jump, bro. It's just like the last run. I think I want to stay behind that beast hit. Okay, I'm here.
I mean, I guess there's nothing else. I think the $1 million coin, right? After my you need the key to get in, and it's Transylvania place, Uncle Scrooge. And we're out. I think here once I started up. Blood diamond. Surprises everywhere. Wanna have ice cream cup? Thank you. I love how like it's designed for like the jump of face. Hidden treasure. Making all the money.
One more run. Let's go. Let's go. Don't think, just do. Let's go. Hold on, do you want to get the hell out of here? Maybe go take a trip or something? The hell out of here? Go to the illusion. Go through the illusion wall into the boss fight. Let's go. Get the hell out of here, bitch. You know who you're talking to? I don't think she knows. Let's go. I'm beating this fucking game right here, right now. Geronimo, puss. What, he decided to be shy on that little level? I gotta restart? Yeah, that was the strat. No pogue. wouldn't let me jump out. It just wouldn't let me jump out. All right, well, that's all for me.
Aren't my lives doing it? This shit done pisses me off. That might be the first time I ever did it right. Okay, I'm full health going into the boss fight. I should be good as long as the ground pound mechanic just fucks me up sometimes. There. Fuck. I missed the thing. Okay. Thank fucking God, I need that. I think it's telling me about an illusion wall, which I like that. So I don't remember. Well, this is the boss. I'm fine with that. I have arrived, bitch. They hit him. Damn, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Like I said, need new vocab. He was good. Jump. Oh no! Damn it! That was just bad play on my part. Fuck! Stay here, swap. Oh no, bro! Is that my last life? I'll try to give it another go. Yes. Positioning, fuck. Damn it! Worse than the last run. We'll tack it on at the end, you know, that's a little bonus footage, I suppose, but it's been real.
Can't remember this one now. How was there not a thing there before? Yes. Yes, launch pad. I guess that I'm not gonna make this happen, guys. I've been too reckless. I'm glad that. Hidden treasure. But ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, well, yeah. So, thanks for watching. Hello, and thank you for joining us on this episode of Video Game Replays. My name is Larry. Joining me is my co-host CJ.
Yo, what's up? It's Little Man C. Passing it over to who?
Big deal from the building. You already know. What's going on, Larry?
I must have missed practice this week. I don't know, but either way, we're coming back together here. It's episode 2 in our season, and we're going to start out with catching up with everybody. How's everybody been? What you been into? Let's start with you, CJ. How you living?
Well, New York sports life has sucked, so I'll skip over that completely. But other than that,
Yeah.
picked back up some nicotine, back on my pouches. This isn't a sponsorship yet, but I've been in a great mood, swell mood. Drank the most water I have since like last year, probably. I'm drinking like probably 6 to 7 bottles of water a day, just crushing it. Feel good, more energized. I'm eating a little less. This is good news for me. So overall, I'm gonna give the week like an 8 out of 10 on the week. It's pretty nice. It's been nice.
It's a good week, I guess. So, Aidan, can you compete? Can you beat that?
Maybe a little bit, but I got a bigger problem on my hands.
Uh-oh.
This guy top left talking about how New York sports has been shit in the bed when his Yankees just kicked my Guardians out of the playoffs and they're in the World Series this coming Friday. I mean, Larry, can you like the nerve of this guy? Like really? Like he's a Yankees fan. That's bad enough.
When the expectations are high and they hit the expectations, I'm just gonna leave it alone. Like we knew that was gonna happen. But with the Jets were supposed to be great and the Knicks were supposed to look so good. Well, guess what? We haven't and we didn't. So I'm pouting, really.
Hey, I'm a Cleveland fan. I'm always mad at my teams. Okay, the Browns are 1-6, so pipe down.
Yeah, I don't know how it is you end up picking the city of crapiness we call Cleveland, but I mean, I'm a Chicago fan, so for a moment I'm enjoying the weather, but one thing that's guaranteed in Chicago, it always snows heavy. When it does, shit kind of always falls apart. So, but,
But yeah,
anything else going on, eh?
I can't really say too much. Maybe spending a little too much money on fast food. Well, here's my
Yeah,
problem. It's not making me overly fat. Like I already got that down. Like I'm already fat. It's not making me too much more fat because I only eat one meal a day, but I eat one big meal a day. So when I go to KFC or Wendy's, I spend $20 and I have a 20 meal like once a day, and it's starting to stack up. I spent like $120 on fast food this week, so maybe tone that down a little bit, eat a little healthier. And I'm honestly not feeling too well. Who would have guessed?
I wonder why.
Yeah, well, that's the part that definitely catches to you first. But go back to cooking, man. That's the answer.
Oh yeah, that's definitely the answer. And I got another gripe with Subway. I used to like the Great Garlic from Subway, which is it was like a chicken cheese garlic aioli, some lettuce, some onions, and I was like, you know what? I'm eating healthy today. I'm gonna get the Great Garlic footlong. But they took it off the menu. I mean, it's a travesty
wow.
here. Like, what's going on? I almost stormed the building.
Well,
It was insane.
I guess if nothing else, then that's a cry to Jersey Mike to give us a call. We'll be happy to sponsor,
Yeah,
take your
seriously.
sponsorships and eat all kinds of Jersey Mike subs to get us through this.
Yeah.
Well, myself, I've just really nothing too big. The world of work has finally caught up. I had my inventory this week. I'm still employed, so I must have done okay. I mean, other than that, doing back to traveling for work, went on a 6-hour trip today, and basically didn't achieve much. Don't sleep, but living great.
There you go.
But let's get to some more pressing issues. Aidan, what have you been playing? You been playing any video games? Been doing anything exciting on the video game world?
Okay, this is going. Fans, cover your ears, but I've been playing Overwatch recently. I know, maybe the worst game of all time, but I've been playing Overwatch competitive, and I finally hit plat in all 3 ranks. So you guys can start clapping whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, the game's pretty bad, but I've been playing it, having some fun, playing some foreshadowing, a little bit of Ducktales. But other than that, life's been good.
CJ, you had a chance to play anything other than the game of the week?
Yeah, so my younger brother, he's been blowing me off for a long time. If you recall, when I came to West Virginia to get my car, we all played NCAA, and I did pretty good. Might have been a little rigged. I don't know, but I beat both of you guys. I was on a high.
Lucky.
I'm staying at my mom's. I'm like, come on, little bro, let's play. He bitches out. We don't play. So I played him the other day. Ass whooped. Mine, not his. I got fucking rolled over. So other than that, I played Ducktales. I played a good bit of it, and I did play 2005 Battlefront 2. It was just the weekend sitting there, and I was like, dude, this is one of my favorite fucking games. I got to do it. I haven't played it in forever, so I'm playing like the big team deathmatch shit, and then I'm like, well, I'm just gonna go through the story. So I'm just having fun, and I get to storm the damn the ship with Princess Leia as Darth Vader and make that bitch come with me. So it's like I'm killing everybody. I had a lot of fun. It was nice.
I do remember that game. I do love it. I was more of the PS2 version of that, but yeah, that was great. Just from especially from the 05 era of Battlefront.
Yeah.
Um, myself outside of streaming a little bit of the game of the week, I do sneak in now instead of getting in Vampire Survivors. I've been playing a game called Retro Bowl, which is a spiritual successor, love letter to games like Tecmo Bowl. Again, they like to sponsor us. I'd be happy to have them, but either way it goes, you can play it on mobile. You can play it on. I'm playing it on the Switch because I get to see it on the big screen, and I'm in like season 8, and I'm probably running to the point where I haven't lost a game in like the last 3 seasons.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm not blowing them out, but I'm keeping it tight, and a couple of them just really really close. Now I will say the one last night I played, I fell asleep to, but you'll have that. I'm old. Past 9 o'clock. I can make no guarantees of what my day is going to end up like. So,
Feel that.
but if nothing else, that does bring us to our game of the week. And this week we played Ducktales. Ducktales was released in October of 1989 in North America. It was developed and produced, or published rather, by Capcom, and it is pretty much an action platformer. DuckTales was developed by a lot of the same people that worked on the Mega Man series. It also sold somewhere around 1.9 million copies worldwide, making it Capcom's best-selling title for the NES. And also, I think it ranked very high for the Game Boy as well. The game was praised for its good controls, its unique and open-ended gameplay, and bright presentation, and it's often regarded as one of the best titles for the NES. I think IGN ranked it at number 10 of the best games for the NES of all time. DuckTales was the first in line of several Disney licensed games released on the NES. Games, of course, like DuckTales, as well as like Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers, Tailspin, The Little Mermaid, Darkwing Duck, and other Disney property games. And of course, Capcom also released a couple sequels for these games: DuckTales 2, Rescue Rangers 2. But in short, DuckTales is a game where you play as Scrooge McDuck. You go on an adventure through 5 different levels, collecting all the diamonds, jewels, and treasures in hopes to basically become the richest duck in the world. I did want to bring up a little sidebar, which I don't know how far it extended, but it's a weird part where the 80s had this total fascination with anthropomorphic, I know I totally butchered that word, anthropomorphic characters, basically human-like characters, but things like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, all the all those rats on Disney, the ducks, the dogs. You have things like Battletoads, Biker Mice from Mars, another show called Cowboys of Moon Mesa, which bunch of cows being the sheriff of some old western town. And this stuff carried on through the 90s with stuff like SWAT Cats, Cat Dog, and then just all kinds of different animals. Now, I wanted to bring that up to talk to you guys about it and see what as you stop to think about what characters from your time were these anamorphic, I don't know, human-like animals that were
Yeah.
part of your pop
I
culture,
gotcha.
if you will. Does anyone, either you guys, have a tales of the lifelike weirdo animal that you loved or had a crush on or anything?
Well, there's Amazing World of Gumball. I remember
Okay.
that show was the
Yeah.
shit. I don't know if that counts of what you're talking about, but that show was.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a childhood show. It was definitely, probably. I think I was teens when it came out. So, but I fucked with it. It was pretty sweet. It was actually had some pretty funny stuff in there. Actually, watching it like recently is pretty funny.
I didn't get to appreciate the Amazing World of Gumball until I was a little bit older and my kids have gotten older. And at first, it was like, "What the hell is this crazy crap?" And I sat down and watched it. I'm like, "This is fucking great."
Yeah, bro, it's funny. And you got
So yeah,
you got regular show, Adventure Time. A lot of
Yeah.
those characters. A lot. There's like
Mhm.
what's that little dumbass bird with the glasses?
mm,
That little dumbass
yeah,
bird, like
Pretty big,
the
buddy.
sky's falling or something, or I don't know.
Chicken fucking Little?
Yeah, Chicken Little.
Yeah.
That
okay.
guy probably
Yeah.
counts. Back barnyard. What's that with the cow.
Dude, yes,
That shit
back
was
to the
lit.
barnyard, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, those cows were doing some fucked up shit.
Dude, for real.
Well, like I say, it seemingly it started in the 80s, and I guess is where they opened it up. And it's weird to me that we as American with the culture picked up this love for all these human-like animal creatures, which to even some degree, led to the whole opening of Rule 34, which if you know, you know, if you don't Google it. But that's where I started with the idea. Is like I say, we have these loves for these characters, but somewhere it just gets carried away. But we're gonna come roll it back here and just talk about video games. So, what's up, eh?
I got my hands up here. Lola Bunny.
No,
Just
no.
had to
Okay,
throw that
fair
out.
enough.
I'm just throwing out a name.
So less extensively as like regular show and like obviously Ducktales and stuff. Pokemon treaded the line. They were more animal like, but they definitely were. They could understand them, and they're like,
Yeah,
"Oh
it's
shit, like,
emotions.
this is how I'm feeling." You know how I'm feeling, like not just
Yeah.
like "Good boy, you did great." They're like, "Oh yeah, I did." Like, so I think that played into it a little bit.
Well, like I say, go back to the Disney and their behavior. It's the same concept of Goofy's a dog, but Pluto's literally a dog. So it's like, where does the line cross, and what creates what happened in the genes there that this one's a pet and that one's sentient
100%.
and with kids.
Yeah.
Shout out Toontown. Speaking of Disney games, Toontown same way. You create your duck, pig, bear, whatever, and you're just fighting fucking robots with like pies and stuff. And it's Mickey Mouse is in it. You got
Oh,
Goofy and all them.
okay.
Dude, I played the shit out of it. Yeah, I mean that was huge in the early 2000s.
Hell
I,
yeah.
I do recall seeing that. And I thought, I don't know. Have you guys experienced Roger Rabbit?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Elmer Fudd and Roger Rabbit, or no? That
I don't
I'm
recall.
No, that's Bugs
fucking
Bunny,
that
dude.
up.
That's Bugs Bunny. Roger Rabbit.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yes,
Yeah, okay, I know what
the
you're talking
actual
about.
movie where
Yeah,
they first start putting humans and cartoons together.
yeah.
But um, just a note, it's the only time that Warner Brothers and Disney have the same characters in the movie, and they actually have a spot where Bugs and Mickey face off, Daffy and Donald face off. Um, so it's a very classic thing, and just it'll never ever happen again. Just not going to happen. So
Yeah.
uh, if you have never seen that, I'd say take a chance, see if you can find it. It's definitely fun. It's entertaining, and not a total spoiler, but the end is nothing but nightmare fuel. If you don't remember it, ask your therapist; they'll tell you. But again, rolling back to where we are, we played Ducktales for the NES this weekend. So I guess I want to start with Aidan, and actually, no, I'm going to jump over to CJ. CJ, what's your first impressions of Ducktales for the NES?
Yeah. First impressions. I load the game up. I like the sound of it. The music, the little jingle at the beginning. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm here for it. I was like, no matter what, it's at least gonna have a good soundtrack. Because when you first picked it, I was kind of like, I mean, can DuckTales really be that good of a game? Like I was like, oh, I don't know. It's like I don't know. So soundtrack's good. It took me a second for sure to get all of the mechanics and controls that were pretty important down, but that was definitely user error. I don't think normal people struggled with that.
Before you jump into that, that's something I think that we didn't, us being us guys talking about this. Um, these come from a generation where they didn't tell you in the game how to play
Yeah.
the damn game. You had to read a
Yeah,
book.
yeah,
So
very,
I think in
very
future we
fair.
should hunt down manuals and kind of look at those a little bit before we
I
jump into
was
our
I
games.
was
But
literally just thinking about that. Games nowadays, you have a tutorial. Like 90% of games nowadays, you have a tutorial. Like, this is what this does. This is like, you load into your game
Yeah,
and like, boom, you're just in the world. Good luck. Because I had no clue you could hit shit with your cane. Like, I knew you could pogo, because Larry told me, like, you got to pogo, man, or you're not going to get that far. But other than that, like,
I can attest to that.
yeah,
well, they that itself, the pogo mechanic was the big sell of this, the big gimmick, if you will. I mean, you could pretty much 90% of the game you could go through and pogo over obstacles, over boundaries, on enemies. The golf swing mechanic of the cane was more of like the setup so you could pogo onto something and move
Mhm.
forward. But control wise, and I think you guys agree, this is really tight. considering what we're dealing with.
Mm.
If you wanted to go somewhere, you could go somewhere, and I think even like in the Amazon level, we went back through that and watched. You had to get good at that pogo, and there were spots in that were set up designed to make you jump, let go of the pogo, but as you came back down, you had to reenact the pogo just so you didn't get spiked. So control wise, that's one of the things I wanted to bring out about the gameplay. This is just it. It had moments where it felt unfair, and I think it was just trying to keep you, almost like extending the play of it. But control wise, you did what you wanted to do.
No, yeah,
Agreed.
I
That's
agree.
a really good way to put it.
And I want to say, I also had mixed feelings about the whole money aspect. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what the ice cream did. I didn't know what the gyms did. I didn't know anything. I was like, I didn't know if the money was just a high score mechanic, like kind of like an arcadey, like so you can get the highest score. I didn't know if it actually had like something to do with the game. I didn't know if you had to do. It turns out there is like spots in the game where you can actually spend your money to like easily get through places. But yeah, I feel like
Well,
that one of those game mechanics that I just did not know.
The manual would have helped us.
Yeah, like I say, manual in this would have gone a long way. I did do some extra research digging into this, and I knew that these things existed. I just didn't know the details of what it was. But this is one of the first games that has multiple endings. There's 3 different endings you can actually get. One being that you get less than $10 million worth of stuff. Another one comes if you get $10 million plus. And lo and behold, there's actually one where if you end the game with 0.
Huh.
And to do that is next to impossible just because the whole object is to collect the jewels. So if you avoided every diamond, everything in this, you're still going to end up with at minimum $5 million.
I tried
Because you got
I tried touching on that, but how does that even work? Because I actually did a run at the end, like not even I didn't had no clue this was even a mechanic. I called it a poverty run, where it was just a broke run, where I tried to collect nothing, and I made it all the way up to the end of the juggling level and the boss, and I had $0 in my bank account, and I collected his little lollipop, and it gave me like $1 million or some shit. So how'd you even do that?
well, that's again reading and learning into it. I've never known this in the, I guess, 30 plus years of ever playing this game. I guess at some point you can stand still or pause it. I'm not sure. I didn't try it. I didn't get an opportunity to try it before we started today. But you can hit the select button and it will refill your energy at the cost of $3 million. And if you don't have 3 million, I don't know if it's going to refill it, but it'll definitely at least take everything you have.
Okay.
So at some point, I guess, at least when you hit the last boss, you've got to basically cash that in.
Yeah.
I know that.
Interesting. Yeah.
But the messed up thing is, and spoilers on a 35-year-old game. Apparently, when you end with 0, you get the worst ending. So what's the benefit of that either way? So
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
go figure. But yeah, like I said, it sets up a lot of different things. But yeah, when you get down to it, the basic objective of the game is to make as much money. Now, I know you guys, again, weren't lucky enough to get as far as I did, but do you recall what your greatest total was? Did you pay attention to that at all?
It's somewhere. We're gonna have to check the footage, but I think I might have cracked 4. Could be totally lying to you, but there was my best run. I tried collecting every nickel on the ground I could find, and it was my longest run. I think I was in the 3 to 4 range, maybe 3 5, something like that. But it was because I looked and I was like, I wonder. I think I might have even said I think I might be farther than Larry at this point because I collected everything I could find. Like I really tried to be Mr. Moneybags, Mr. Elon Duck, if you will. I wanted to be him.
Aidan, how about you? Do you recall what your best was?
It was not that. I was definitely I was the poor Scrooge. I was the lower class Scrooge. I didn't really play for money. I was like, I don't care about these gyms. I'm whooping some ass. So yeah, it was definitely less than that. I know the run where I ended up beating 2 bosses, which was the furthest I've been. I think it was I beat the Amazon and then Transylvania, the duck that shoots the little 3 zappy things. But that was also my poverty run. So I think I collected just the money from the bosses, and I collected no other gems all run.
Okay.
Fair
Well,
enough.
I want to propose something. This is literally off the top of my head, and we'll throw this out for anyone who wants to hear this. If you have a way to play this, you got a week to go through it, play a level of it, play a game of it. Send us your high score. Send us how much money you can make. Send it to vgrpod@gmail.com. Let us know if you can beat our high score. On the last stream that I did last night, I did not beat the game, but I did make it to the final boss. I was sitting at 8 million and change.
Ooh, money spread.
So,
A sack of
um,
gems.
like I say, if you've got the opportunity to play it, give it a week, send it to us, let us know. You guys, if you have an opportunity, take another run at it.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, with what I'd done and on my last stream of it, I was at 45, maybe 50 minutes. So an hour of time. Go through it as you want. I mean, even if you only thing you do is really just go through it and try to beat some bosses, play the game for what it is. I think you can make 7 million without even trying. But if you want to
Yeah.
dig into stuff, getting that 10's not impossible. So just a
Mm-mm.
little
Yeah.
challenge for everybody if they want to try it. Post your picture out there. And like I said, if someone
Yeah.
sends it to us, we'll tell them, we'll tell the world that you were able to beat us. Otherwise, we're just gonna laugh at you and point.
I can't exactly. I mean, there. No matter what, yeah, try to get your hands on it. If you just go to the internet and look up how you can. If you don't have, certain avenues to get to it, look it up. You can probably find an avenue to at least
Um,
get a playthrough on this game.
just even throw it out there if you have. I don't know if it's still out there on the PS4 or whatever. They remastered this, I think, in 07, 08, but somebody had it out there on digital,
Hmm.
and actually looks really nice. But we played it for the NES and with the classic look, classic feel, and that'll lead me to the next topic. Graphics wise, what do you guys think? I mean, I know you guys are used to polygons and 3D arts and all that. What how's the graphics holding for you on this, Aidan? What do you think?
I didn't hate it. I don't feel like I'm that strongly opinionated about it. Obviously, not the highest frames on your screen, like just old NES. It's it's really pixely, but I like the map designs and stuff. I like the way it looked,
Mhm.
but I can't lie and sit here and say it was spectacular. It was stunning, but I feel like it looked fine. I didn't nothing really pointed out to me, but I feel like it looked good.
Okay.
Yeah, I can follow up. Yeah, same thing basically. Yeah, I mean it's. Uh, I liked the little secret passage stuff. Graphics wise, I like the way that they did it to where I'm not just invisible and might fall in a hole, like kind of half transparent. And I mean, yeah, like you said, I mean it's you don't expect it to look 4K, but it definitely it didn't look bad for on the NES. Like in comparison to some other games and other titles, I mean, for what it was, I still thought it looked pretty good. And I mean, typical little glitch here and there, but of the time. Other than that, I mean, I thought it was decent, solid.
Well, I mean, it gets praised for being one of the first games that actually looks like the characters that you're expecting to see.
Yeah, makes
Because
sense.
you get some games that's just, again,
Yep.
especially looking at things like from the Atari and prior generations, that was like good luck using your imagination to think that this looks like I'll go back in my head like Star Wars, uh, the original Star Wars game on the Atari. You could tell they were at walkers that they were running through there on the Hoth battlefield, but you kind of had also what it was, because if you didn't know, then you really didn't know what the hell it was. It could have been a damn
That
dog for
sounds
all you could
right.
tell.
I will
So,
touch on that in last week's episode, Mega Man 3. Check it out if you haven't. Had a lot of fun there. But it really, even Mega Man himself, like the little blue guy, you could tell it was extremely pixelated. And
Hmm.
me, as I was looking up images for a thumbnail, actually, just browsing to see what he looked like. If Mega Man 3 version, it was very like kind of 8-bit type looking. I will say like my boy Scrooge, the character design himself definitely looked more like Scrooge than how Mega Man looked like Mega Man, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
yeah.
100%. I think something that was a nice touch to that too. I mean, Mega Man, you stop in place and there's just he's freeze frame. with Scrooge, there's the little movements, and like you said earlier, the little putt, like he did the ass shake before he swung, and like stuff like that. I think it makes a difference. It definitely it doesn't feel like I'm so just freeze framey 8-bit or like the original Super Mario where you jump and you're here, and then you jump and you're here, and it felt smooth. Yeah, like I agree to that.
It definitely shows a lot of good animations, and I think that's part of its charm. But let's hit the one thing I think that was definitely the top of this whole thing, and that would be the soundtrack. I know we spent some time talking about that and how good that was. Again, this is the same guy who I believe did most of the soundtrack for Mega Man. Um, but I can't remember how to say his name. I'm not gonna butcher it at all because I'm just terrible at Japanese names. But this is really good. The original rendition of the theme song, the Ducktales, like I say, I'm guessing you guys never seen the original cartoon, but if you went back and watched the opening theme, you would be amazed at how well this 8-bit rendition of it really is. But I think every song in this was just excellent.
Yeah,
I agree. And
yeah.
I was watching a little bit of Larry's stream. Check him out. But I was watching a stream when he was on the moon level, and I did not know like that's like an iconic song. Like you hear that song today on TikTok. Like I've literally heard that song on social media, and it came from that moon level. At least I think. Did it? Did it come?
Mhm.
Like is that the original? Like
Yeah,
that's pretty that's
that
pretty
is an
cool.
original score.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
I mean, yeah, like you said, later, 35 years later, it's
Yeah,
kind of
it's
impressive.
from a video
It
game.
for a reason, for good reason. I'll say that. It's definitely, this is a masterpiece of music for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I mean the worst thing is the guy probably whipped it together like 20 minutes. Like, yeah, that's good enough.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Yeah,
So,
right.
um, did you have any other favorite songs in this, CJ? Did some other level
Oh
or something
yeah,
stick with you?
dude, the Amazon level. I don't know. Maybe it's because I was stuck on it for so long. I'm like, I swear, throughout the day to day, I'm sitting there. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I loved it. It honestly, it reminded me of playing Pokemon games. It reminded me of the nature of the songs, and it was great. It was like relaxing in a way. Like I really liked it. That was my favorite for sure.
I agree with you. Like I said, strangely, that one sticks with me well. I'm thinking through it. I cannot for life of me remember the Himalayas levels.
Right?
The Amazon Mine one was a good. I don't think it gave as much atmosphere as it needed for being a mine, but it was definitely another good level song. And then
Agreed.
Transylvania, I think, is kind of just ruining my nightmares at this point. But sound wise, though, I think they really gypped everybody on that one. Like I said, soundtrack, the music, top
Mhm.
shelf, best stuff we've heard so far. But sound wise, like I say, if you go back and listen to it, I mean, the most intricate sound in this has to be the pogo because everything else is just a bloop or a bleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I did like the boss songs kind of, when they first came out. It feels like a boss fight, which I like. I don't think some games do that well where it kind of just feels like, oh, here's the guy. But like this felt like, oh shit, like lock in, like the time's coming, here they are, boom, then they pop up. And it's like it
Mm-hmm.
felt like, yeah, I made it to the boss kind of thing, which I did like that, but it wasn't really, yeah, like it was still wasn't anything crazy, but just the couple beeps and boops that they did use, I did enjoy.
I will say I have, if I'm being completely honest, I do have a critique of the game. This might just be ignorance or just how games. This is just preference. I do feel like there on some levels, like the Transylvania level and the African mine level, there wasn't a whole lot of direction. Like I felt like, oh, I don't know what path I'm actually supposed to take here. I don't know if that's just like you have to just keep on playing it until you figure it out. But I feel like if you're to a point, it kind of like I don't want to play it just to figure out what direction I'm supposed to be going. Like I feel like that's I don't know. I just don't like that. I definitely wish there was more direction. Like I know
I,
like Transylvania, there's
uh,
like 8 different ways you can go, and then there's like 4 different mirrors that'll take you to different spots, and yeah, I wish it was more just directional.
well, and I think this was actually a choice that they made was to kind of give it more expansive feel because truthfully the more I played it and I realized where you had to go, it's really small map. Everything else there is kind of give you this feel of running around and exploring, which that's part of the game as well. But Transylvania, like you said, it has all these things whether teleport you, send you around, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you can knock out Transylvania in like
Oh
less
yeah,
than 3 or 4
you
minutes
can almost go
if you know
straight to the
exactly where you need
boss.
to
Yeah,
go.
I finally did, but
Yeah.
I feel like that kind of work, like the exploration, it works. Like I'm gonna go back to it if you watch our introduction. My favorite game, Elden Ring. It works because you can explore, and there's a hard progression. Like they call it a saving point, or they in the game it's called a point of grace. You reach this point of
Mhm.
grace, and you can keep exploring. But when you die, you go back to that point. But I don't like that. I don't like. Maybe I'm just nitpicking here, but I'm just being honest. I can't. We can't just shower with praise. And if I have something that I truly
Yeah.
feel, I feel like that mechanic works best if you have that hard save point. Now, if like I feel no, if I know exactly where to go, I have no incentive to explore. Because what I'm gonna explore, like maybe to get money, but if I like, is that risk worth trading off? That if I die, I have to restart all over again. Like I don't know if that trade off is like worth to actually explore, as it is if you have an actual save point.
Yeah. I think I have to completely disagree with you. This is one of my
It's
favorite
fine.
parts of the game was hitting every corner. I think, not to call you out, we might be similar in age. That's a Zoomer take.
It's
That's a
fine.
baby take
I
right there.
I'm a
I liked
zoomer.
it a lot. I really, yeah, no, I liked finding every nook and cranny, and some of them definitely, like I said, user error on some parts. But like in Transylvania, I overlooked the mummy because I thought it was a loot room, so straight pathwise, and I checked out everything that I could up to that point, and I was like, once I got there, I'm like, fuck yeah, I like just cleared everything down here. And I'm kind of like, hell yeah. So then it made me, I find another new place, and I'm like, oh shit, like I gotta find everything in here. Like I gotta look at everything. So I mean, I especially Transylvania, I liked almost the best in that aspect. Honestly, I think that's probably my favorite level out of the game because of that, the different mirrors and all the looting of the knights and stuff.
Listen, I feel like that's the beauty of kind of having different generations playing the same game because he completely disagrees with me, and that's fine, and that's his favorite level. But I, on the complete other hand, I think my favorite level was the Amazon because it was more like a linear path where you could just go and then you go up and you go and you go up. It was literally just one straight path. There wasn't a whole lot of exploring. I mean, there's that one underground area that you go, but like it takes you to the same
Mhm.
place. I feel like I mean
Yeah, it's just more put together.
that's just a difference in preference, and that's why I think Amazon is my favorite level.
Well, I mean, you both make good points on it, and I can see if it's a platformer, you kind of do want this whole straightforward, you know, A to B kind of feel. But I think, like I say, when they were trying to come up with this, they wanted a little bit different, and just to throw in the fact of maybe some history that we may not have known about Scrooge McDuck. Um, he was actually got his own. He's based off a comic that they had for him from the 1950s or something, but they took a lot of these ideas from for the newer stuff from Indiana Jones. Um, I don't know if you actually caught it,
The rolling
but
ball.
the rolling ball, the title screen, the actual
Hmm.
Ducktales
Yeah.
is actually the same type out and same layout as
Like font.
Indiana Jones.
Yep.
Yeah, I did.
And
It reminded me similar of something when I was looking at it.
it's Indiana Jones is what it's shooting you towards. And there's actually at one point they were going to, I believe they were going to make Scrooge McDuck more adventurer looking like that.
Hmm.
I mean, just even in the whole world of DuckTales and all that stuff. But so I mean, they want to get the adventure, and it's a classic kind of let's not we want to give you more for your money because back in the 80s this was a $60 game, which truthfully today that would be like buying almost $150 game.
Yeah.
So you kind of want to get the most you could out of it. um and for what the limitations of the NES were, I mean, truthfully, if nothing else, I don't know how much time you guys got out of it this week. I could tell you from back in the day, I played it a lot. I rented it every so often. But hell, even just go through this past week, I got 6, 7 hours of good time, and I probably got another hour or so, and I will beat this goddamn game.
Yeah, and I listen. I obviously the game did something right. Like Larry said earlier when he was giving us some background. Would you say the most popular game on the NES, like best selling game?
Capcom's best-selling game on the
Capcom's
Nintendo. Yeah.
best-selling game, so obviously they're doing something right. But I think me personally, I would prefer, like, for here you have 5 levels, and then you have some levels where you can go exploring, so you get a little bit more bang for your buck. You can spend more time playing it. Personally, I would rather have, and maybe instead of 5 levels and some of them you can explore a lot, maybe have like 7 or 8 levels be more linear. That's just me personally, but obviously they're doing something right, and I'm just a zoomer with
Yeah.
game opinions.
Well,
Go back to Mega Man. That's all I gotta say.
well, and even to some token, again, like I say, you guys got to look back at the time frame of
Yeah,
where
the
it
time.
came from. They wanted to put a product that kids had. DuckTales was a 100 episode cartoon that was on every day, at least where we live, at 4 o'clock. So you got home from school, you got off the bus. I don't remember what was on at 3:30 because I was busy feeding my face. But I guarantee at 4 o'clock, my ass was sitting there watching DuckTales every day. And at 4:30 was Tailspin, which again, it's another game they had. So that's part of where in the intro I mentioned, yeah, this was part of their, I think they called it the Disney Afternoon, which was syndicated Disney cartoons on here. I think it was in CBS.
Yeah. Okay,
And actually, I may want to say Transformers may have been tied to that afternoon because you Zoomers have this luck of Cartoon Network and the internet and all that. I had to come home and I was lucky to get 2 hours of cartoons, like say Transformers, DuckTales, Tailspin, Chippendales Rescue Rangers. I think that was my afternoon when I got home from school. And basically until whenever Cartoon Network came out on cable, that's all the cartoons I got until Saturday morning.
Yeah. Hey, I'm just gonna say, I got one correction for you. I'm a Zoomer hybrid, so it's one Zoomer and one Zoomer and a half. I saw some CW Saturday morning cartoons. I used to watch Sonic and Yu-Gi-Oh. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out to Yu-Gi-Oh on a Saturday morning. I do remember that. That was some good stuff.
Yeah.
But just quick touch on it, I guess. Real quick. Like I say, I kind of heard some of your gripes, some of it. Let's see if it just holds out. CJ.
Yeah.
What's your least favorite thing about this game? What's your favorite thing about this game out of what you were able to play?
All right. I mean, honestly, my favorite's got to be the sound. I think everybody's gonna get the trend. I'm gonna be big on the sound. The sound for me, it can make or break a game, especially of this era. Totally can make or break a game. I don't want to hear farts in my ear while I'm playing. Like give me something good to listen to. And I think even when I was very much bad at it early in the beginning, I was bobbing my head half of it or singing the song half of it, and it was, even though I just jumped off the same ledge for the 6th time in a row. I was happy because I knew the song got to restart, and about 10 seconds in is my favorite part. So I think that's got to be my favorite. Also, I liked some of the secret stuff that's not even as much of the exploration to like Aidan's point, but like the secret, like, oh, jump up here on top of this secret spot that it doesn't really look like you should get to. Love that too. It's something that I feel like is not as much in modern video games, which kind of harder to put into it, I get, but like the Lego games on the Xbox and stuff earlier in the days were big for me growing up, and I mean they had a lot of these secret spots you can get to that doesn't really look like, so I like that a lot. As far as my gripes, the pogo stick mechanic itself of repogoing, it took some tuning, that's for sure, and even when I tuned it, I thought I tuned it at least, not quite. And all-time least favorite thing about this game has got to be that damn pterodactyl bitch. Oh my! The Transylvania boss. No matter what, I thought I had it perfect. I'm like, oh, dude, this is the strategy. This is it. Oh no, she sits on my head, and then as I jump away, she zaps me with lightning. And then guess what? I jump right into her. There's my life. It just pissed me off.
She is one of the harder bosses in this game. I will say that. Aidan, what's your gripes and what's your love? What do you got?
I will say, before my gripes, I would have said CJ would love. I'm sorry to come back to it. I'll try to stop. But CJ was like literally everything that he was touching on is like a big factor of Elden Ring. Like crazy soundtrack, and there's literally doors where like there's walls where if you smack a wall, like sometimes it'll just transform into a whole new like world you can explore. Like there's like secret passages. It's crazy. But on past from that, it's crazy how much me and CJ disagree with stuff. Now, I'm gonna assume he was talking about the soundtrack and not like the overall like sound design.
Yeah.
Because like Larry was
Mhm.
touching on, like some of the like the bosses when you defeat them, not a whole lot of like different interesting sounds when you defeat an enemy. But one of my favorite things was the pogo mechanic. I like I like those little mechanics, and I like improving on hard mechanics. Like one of my favorite things on Mega Man was the sliding mechanic that I did not utilize very well at all when we first played. But towards the end, I was a sliding god. Like I was the Mr. Slide guy, and I kind of like that. Like as you're bouncing on spikes, you can like pogo stick cancel and then redo it, so you kind of like go in more of a straight line instead of higher up. I like stuff like that, and obviously my least favorite part is like I was saying, probably probably the more exploration part.
Yeah.
But I know that's an extremely personal thing to me. That's like I don't even know if I can knock it down objectively for like as a game. Just personally, I like more linear stuff, which is hypocritical coming from an Elden Ring fan, but I explained why.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Understandable. I get it.
I think two things in your response to that exploration. It's not a necessity or a necessary exploration
Hmm.
need. It's kind of a forced, let's stretch this out a little bit, let's eat some time up kind of
Yeah.
exploration. But again, back to the main purpose of the game is to get money. And that's one of the best ways to do it was to go around and hunt down money, gems, and all that
Agreed.
stuff in different places. Side note, you got 5 bosses, so you collect 5 major treasures. There's 2 other hidden treasures in this game that will help boost your score. So again, if you collect all those, you put yourself up to $7 million just finding those 7 treasures. But I understand where you're coming from on it. Now, I myself, I like the pogo mechanic, and honestly, it is the main thing about this game. You got to get good at it. If you do not, you will not get far in this game. You will not beat this game. So it's definitely what the whole thing is built off of. I try to really think of what my favorite part of this is outside of just my love and nostalgia for Ducktales. But I think it's just I don't want to say it's an easy game, but it's easy to get into. Um,
Fair. Yeah, very fair.
like I say, just again, we did think far enough to dig out the manual and see what we get out of this and how we play it. But you want to keep moving with it. You want to see where you can go with it. And I honestly think even at a younger age group of whatever these kids are called nowadays, you could put them into it and they could get into it. So I'll say generally the ease of accessibility for this game is probably what makes me remember that I loved it. It was you can play it. It's not taxing. You're gonna play an hour or so, maybe 2 hours worth of gameplay. You don't have the continued death loop, and you can control your time with it. So I think I really enjoy that. Um, I think the only thing I can say I don't like is one the generic enemies. I mean, there's snakes, lions, bears, bees, rabbits. I mean, just generic enemies that have no real place. They did have a couple of the
Fair.
old school Beagle Boys, which for you guys in the old cartoon of it, they were just in the cartoon they were 3 brothers with a mom who were a gang. In the old comic, they were just nameless, faceless Beagle Boys who were pretty much just drones. Um, but like I say, we that's why we didn't have a segment of what our favorite enemy was because what animal do you dislike? And we all have the same one. It's that damn bee on the Amazon.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I think
Holy
like I said,
shit.
I think that would
Oh
definitely
my gosh.
be our consensus on that. So,
Yes.
um,
Very much so. Very much so.
but like I said, just to get there and wrap it up, let's get some final thoughts. I'm going to start with CJ. Would you recommend this to our audience?
Yeah, 100%. I like what you said a lot, and I honestly I found myself even I played about 2 hours of it straight yesterday even, and I'm sitting there. I was playing around on my phone, betting on some sports, and I look and I'm like, man, like I bet I could. Come on, I was kind of itching for it in a way, and I was like, all right, so let me pick it back up, and it didn't feel like I had to put time aside for it, which I think especially for me now with newer games is something I do run into. Sometimes I do want to play a game and I'll end up sitting here because I'm like, well, I only have 30 minutes. this is something you can pick up and enjoy for 30 minutes before anything. If like if you got kids and you're waiting, they play a sport or they got band practice or something like that, or you're about to go over to family friends, you got 30 minutes of downtime. You don't have to sit there on your phone. You can pick this up and just as easily put it down without having to get into some online lobbies or some big story part and then get to a save point. You can just pick it up, put it down. It's seamless. I mean, easy to play, like you said. I mean, honestly, you hit it on the head. That's what's part of the greatness of it in a way is it's give it a shot. It doesn't take much time. I like it. I think anybody that has the chance to hop into it at least for 30 minutes, well worth.
Okay. Hey, how do you feel? Would you recommend this to newcomers to this?
I want to say yes and no. Yes, no for if you're looking for something brand new and refreshing. You're looking for something that you haven't really played before. It's probably not your game. But if you're looking for maybe a challenge, a couple good tunes, an iconic game, I feel like it has its highs and lows. And you can sit there and just mindfully play it, do some other stuff, maybe watch a YouTube video in the background, and get mad while you're doing it too. So that's one thing. But yeah, I want to say yes and no. I'm kind of in the middle here, but
Okay.
yeah, that's where I'm at. What about you, Larry?
Oh, again, I think it's fair. Like I say, that's why we do what we do, and just kind of get some opinions, get some thoughts. I would say yes. I mean, it's hard not to get into it. I think there's just enough challenge to make you want to go back and try it again. And really, there's not a whole lot of bad things to say about the game. Which in turn, like I say, it's hard if you got nothing really awful to say about a game. How can you not say give it a shot? You'll spend some time on it, and like I say, we'll have folks like you, Aiden, who maybe just don't it doesn't work for them. But to say try it, I mean, I can say don't try it. That would be a disadvantage to any or disservice to anyone that wants to play video games, learn more about video games, and all that. Um, but to say that myself, I'll basically come out and say it. Will I play this again? Yeah, I'm going to play this again. I said it earlier. I'm going to go back. I'm going to beat this game. It's been 30 years since I've beat it, and damn it, I'm going to beat it again, and I'm going to at least have it, and I might put it down for a couple more years. But I I have the itch. Like I said, I got to the final boss. I know that there's a couple more phases I need to go through, and yeah, I'm going back to it. So I'll go with the simple answer. CJ, what's your answer? You go play this again?
Yeah, no, definitely. Like I said, even yesterday, I just got the itch for it. It's so easy to just pick up and put down. Like, I I was about to go to bed, and I'm like, well, I got one more run in me, and it wasn't a good run. I'll give it to you, but I was like, I got one more run, and I didn't feel like okay, let me sit down, prep to play a game. It was just all right, cool, controller up. I died a few times. I'm like, all right, I'll go to bed. So I mean, pick it up whenever. I'll come back to it for sure. I think.
Okay. Okay. Well, Aiden, like I said, I only put you off on it because you find yourself on the fence of whether you could actually recommend it. Did you get enough itch out of it that you want to come back and try it again?
Probably not.
Okay.
I'm just
Okay.
being honest here. It wasn't exactly my cup of tea. Wasn't a bad game. If you have a chance, I mean, if you want to play like a mindless game, challenging, good tunes, have some fun, sure, go ahead. But personally, probably not coming back to it. Full transparency.
Okay. Well, I
You like
just,
it.
I mean, I don't know, man. I'm hurt. I picked this because I thought we would all be a loving, happy fest of ducks are awesome, and we
Sorry.
all want to puggle and everything. Um,
Can I ask
I
you
guess
something, Aiden, really quick?
Sure.
Before you played it, did you think you were gonna like it?
I did not think anything because like I said, I'm not very. Maybe the word is not very cultured in a lot of older Nintendo stuff. But I
Okay.
I watched a little bit of Larry's stream, but other than that, I had zero expectations. I didn't know if it was an action platformer. I didn't know if it was an explorer. I didn't know if it was just a little arcade game that you moved a duck up and down. I had no clue before I saw anything about it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
that's just a major forecast, and I can tell you in several weeks that Aiden's definitely gonna have his mind blown on something I chose to pick, and he's like, "What the hell did you make me play?" But we'll save that for the future. So,
Yeah.
well, we're at that last part of it. I guess we're gonna start throwing out numbers here. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna sing high praises on it. So I'll start with Aiden. I guess let's have
All
your
right.
hate for this, and then we'll bring it back up.
Listen, I'm giving off bad vibes here. I'm kind of I'm bringing the vibes down here, but I just got to be honest. I feel like I'd be doing a disservice if I wasn't gonna give my honest opinions here.
No, we want
Overall,
your honesty, man.
what's your honesty? And I don't mean to bring the score down heavy here, and I don't hate it as much as you guys say, but I'm gonna give it an above average 6.2.
Above average 6.2. Okay, well, you want to hit one of my kids while you're at it? You want to tell me how ugly I am? I mean, come on.
So,
But no, I mean, honestly, dude, like I say, it's the thing you said that I think is important is it's not your cup of tea. And not every game we play is going to be everybody's cup of tea. It just doesn't work for them. So that's fair. I get that. But CJ, where do you fall on this?
I definitely fall higher if nobody could tell, but I think overall I get it. Some things about it, it's not perfect by any means. I think especially for the NES era, I agree with like IGN's list. Like you said, you believe they had it at 10. Yeah, I mean playthrough wise, it was fun, and I gotta go with I feel strong flat even 9. I really liked it.
Okay, well, that's
and I will
honestly
say,
that's where I land.
really quickly, I want to say these are not lies. He did text me earlier in the week, dude. I'm really liking this game. Like I want to, like we were actually on call, and he's like, all right, I gotta go. I want to play some more Ducktales. I'm gonna give it another run. So this is
Well,
not
I
lies here.
did.
well, I said it's I don't know. I find the fun in it too. I think, like I said, I think for a classic Nintendo game, it's beautiful. It's really vibrant and color wise. It's not our new age dark browns and all that stuff going on. There are a couple brown levels, but I mean, it happens. I dance back and forth with it, but I'll say for NES title, this thing's a 9 all day. Sounds good, looks good, plays good with controls. It's easy to get into. It has enough challenge to make you pissed, but I think the reward keeps you coming back for it. So I'm going to go with this flat 9. And also, like I say, this is why I picked this game because I knew outside of my nostalgia for it, I had a big love for it. So I think
Totally makes sense.
I think that's fair. So
Yep.
um,
Aiden couldn't do too much damage to us. The total I got the average. He
okay,
couldn't bring us down but so much. It was 8.1 average.
Good
So
score.
it's
okay.
still a
Well,
good score. He couldn't drag us through the mud as much as he probably wanted.
well, I know. Like I said, I know that wasn't his goal, and like I said, we're gonna find out some different things about different shit as we go through this tour. But before we start to check out, did you guys want to say anything else about Ducktales?
I mean, honestly, I think we got a lot of it out. Overall, just closing thought on it is, yeah, I probably will come back. It's fun and easy. It doesn't stress me out like some games today. Like I don't. It's mindless, like Aiden said, and sometimes it's nice. Don't get me wrong. It's probably not going to be a daily. Probably won't be a weekly. Hell, even monthly. But I don't think I'm done with Ducktales, and I think it's fair to just sit back, play a little bit of mindless sometimes, and I like it. So
You know,
that's my thought.
I'll touch on defending myself here a little bit. That you will see scores. I'm a tough critic. You'll definitely see some scores here that are gonna be way lower than that. If it's a 6, if it's above a 6, it means I'm not hating myself when I'm playing it. If it's above a
Yeah.
5, that means I'm having a decent time when I'm playing it. I'm not killing myself playing it. It wasn't a bad game. I'm not hating on it. Just not my cup of tea to get it past the 8s for me.
Perfectly fine, dude. Like I said,
That's fair.
that's perfectly fine. We're good with that. Like I said, I've known you long enough that yeah, you giving it a 6 is definitely you not saying you hate this, but you like I say you would come back for it again. You want to try it, go ahead. So it all makes sense. That fills in really well. But that pretty much is going to wrap us up for this week. I do want to remind everyone if you have the opportunity to play this, before we get together again next week, please send us a picture of your score to vgrpod@gmail.com. I'd like to see if you all can beat it. Later on during this travels, we'll hopefully have a Discord or somewhere where we can post it and all make fun of each other in regards to it. But right now, let's start out with something simple. Let us know how you do with it. Again, don't forget to like, share, and follow us on your favorite podcaster. We're working on getting on everything we can, so hopefully it'll be easier to find. Right now, we're on Spotify, Amazon. I'm trying to get Apple to work with me. They're giving me a hard time.
But-
Watch our video of this on
And hey,
YouTube.
I want to
Go
say,
ahead.
catch us next week. We're playing Contra. It's gonna be badass. It's gonna be sick. It's my episode. I'm hosting. I actually picked a good game, so catch us there.
You did pick a good game, and I'm truthfully very excited for it. So, like I say, if everybody get a chance, play along, check it out. I do want to thank everybody for listening. Again, my name's been Larry.
Big C.
Doof.
Hey, y'all, thanks for watching, listening, pay attention to video game replays. We'll catch you next time.
Peace.
Later.
Sir.